Welcome and thank you for joining us. I am honored to have here with me the presidential candidate for LPG, Mr. Kofi Akpaloo. We are going to talk about his vision and his thoughts for Ghanaian future and also the party's agenda. My name is Ajua Aso. Your Excellency, can you brief us just a summary on why the formation of LPG?
Oh, actually, I had a dream on the 10th of March 2010 when God spoke to me that He has made me president of Ghana.
Wow.
And out of that, started to pursue this. I saw myself in the middle of Alan Chamartin and Spigabra as two boxers in the boxing ring. So I was there like a referee in between them. Then the next day, I saw another dream on the 11th of March 2010. I saw another dream. This time, I had visited Professor Mills in his office. And then he lifted my hand, you know.
Wow.
And then the next day on the 12th, another dream, God was showing me how to campaign. And then the 13th of March, that's the final day, I saw another dream. And this time around, God was showing me the kind of stuff I should embark on when I become president.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but we are part of the Libra International. I started as an independent candidate, and then 2012 we formed a party, and then the party's name was Independent People's Party. And 2016 we tried contesting. 2012 we were rejected. 2016 we were rejected by Salah Tosei. And then 2017 we did a name change.
Okay.
From IPP to LPG. That's the Liberal Party of Ghana.
Yeah.
And we contested the 2020, and now we are going to contest the 2024 too.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Now let's go straight to today's agenda. In your manifesto, you spoke about fighting poverty. So I want to know, how will the proposed 10 billion job fund ensure equitable access to startup for young Ghanaians?
Depending on the industry that one wants to go into. So, any young person out there with a fantastic vision will be supported. Our campaign is built on two biblical principles. It's standing on Hosea 4:6. And then Proverbs chapter 29 verse 18.
Okay.
Proverbs chapter 29 verse 18. And then Hosea 4:6.
4:6. What does it state, Honorable?
The Hosea 4:6 says that lack of knowledge, the people perish.
Okay.
So it means that if you don't have knowledge, you perish. So we are going to invest in our people to acquire knowledge.
Okay.
Knowledge acquisition is vital going forward. So we are promising a better tomorrow, a new plan for jobs and wealth creation. And then the Proverbs chapter 29 verse 18 also says that lack of vision, the people perish.
Wow.
So you can have knowledge, but you may also not have vision.
Yeah.
You may have vision, but you may not also have knowledge. So we want our young people to have both knowledge and then what?
The vision.
And the vision. Now, in the same old book, Joel chapter 2 verse 28, it says that in the years ahead, or in the latter days, I, God, will pour my spirit on all flesh.
Okay.
All flesh, including Ghanaians, Nigerians, Mozambiques, Europeans, Americans, they are all part. And he says that your young men and women will see visions.
Okay.
So my understanding is that every young person out there, one way or the other, has a vision.
Yeah.
Now, if you have a vision, what do you do with the vision? You may have the vision, but you may not have the needed support to realize that vision. So that's the reason why we are setting up a $10 billion job fund. The idea is that any young person with a vision will be given the needed support to realize that vision. We're going to build a bank out of the $10 billion.
Wow.
We are going to build a bank called the Creativity Bank.
Okay.
So the Creativity Bank was centered on those who are going into the creative arts industry. So if you want to go into entertainment or whatever you want to do, we'll give you the needed funding to enable you to kickstart and realize that vision.
Your Excellency, does this initiative have an age limit? Because if a child below 18 comes with a vision, would you support the child?
Why not? If you are 18, 17, 16, and you have a fantastic brain that will transform this economy, why not?
Okay.
We're not going to deter anybody. We want our young people to believe in themselves and begin to act and do something.
Wouldn't it encourage school dropouts?
Oh, no.
Okay.
You can be in school and you can still be a millionaire.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
You know, if you look at our manifesto carefully, our educational plan is that we're going to inculcate, in our case, programming and coding skills.
Yes, we'll come to that.
So every child, when you start primary school, we will teach you coding and then programming.
Okay.
So by the time you hit 14 years, 15, 16 years, you have acquired a lot of skills to build your own application.
Okay, what measures will your government implement to guarantee that the loans given to graduates will be effectively utilized in sustainable development?
Apart from the hard support that we are giving them, we're also going to give them soft support.
Okay.
That's mentorship. Taking a person like Kwame Despite, Ofori Sapong,
Yeah.
Asuma Banda. I'm just giving you people who have made it
Yes.
in Ghana here can serve as mentors to these young ones who are coming up. Mm-hmm. So, because from where I'm sitting, young people are still young people. They may have the brain, but they may not have the experience.
Okay.
So those who have been there before will serve as guidance to them. And then they'll be directing them. Do it this way. Don't use money this way. Don't use the money that way.
Okay.
We see to it that the money given them goes into the reason we give them the money.
Only that purpose.
That purpose. You cannot divert the money to go and do something else.
Your manifesto of fighting poverty is really based on building entrepreneurs in the country.
Yeah. Yeah. It's when the moment you get more people into entrepreneurship, they are solving problems.
Okay.
They are reducing poverty.
Okay.
Because they are getting jobs for people.
Yeah.
They themselves are becoming business owners, working their own business, and then employing other people. So whilst people are getting jobs, you are reducing unemployment. Now people are going to get money into their pocket because they are going to receiving remuneration for what service that they are rendering. They're going to get remuneration. So you are reducing poverty here.
Yeah.
Okay. Aside that, we are going to pay child benefits and unemployment benefits.
Okay.
Because we are fighting poverty.
Okay.
And then, so we believe that every child is a potential taxpayer.
Wow.
Every child is a potential taxpayer. So whilst they are young, we are going to give them 500 cedis every month as child benefit. And then when you grow and you are also paying back to the state, I mean, you will not cry.
Yeah.
You know, you become more patriotic because you know that, oh, this country takes care of me. Even when I'm not working, they will take care of me. And when I was young, they were taking care of me. Even when I wanted to start my own business, they were there to support me. So when I'm giving back to the state, I will not hesitate. You understand? So that's the agenda.
As hopefully when you become a president, as a first-time president, you are talking about these funds. I want to know, is there a particular fund allocated down waiting for you to become a president? So you distribute it to the aspiration you have set up?
Actually, there's no money sitting anywhere.
Okay.
There's no money sitting anywhere, but we create them.
Okay.
When you go to the Bible, Proverbs chapter 8, verse 18, it says, I am the Lord that giveth the power to create wealth.
Yes.
So it means that we don't inherit wealth, we create
them.
So when I become president, I know God has given me that power to create wealth. You know, there are a lot of money surrounding us, but we don't see them because we don't have the knowledge.
Wow.
That's why we are perishing as a people. Now, the moment we become aware of what is around, then we pursue them, and then we turn them into money. You know, like we have bauxite.
Yeah, we do.
But what do we do with the bauxite? Nothing. We take the bauxite and we ship them, go and sell them cheap. We have cocoa.
Yeah.
We sell the cocoa beans. Even we sell them before they even grow.
Okay.
We have manganese. We have iron ore. We have even the recent one, lithium.
Yeah.
We give it up freely. Yes, because we don't know the use of them. That's why I'm talking about knowledge.
Okay.
So when we invest in our people into research and development, when we invest in research and development, then our people will research and begin to know the use of all those natural resources.
What strategies will you, in your government, use to monitor and evaluate the success of innovation agenda and industrial research program, the assistance program you plan on doing?
Yeah, it depends on who is going to be in charge.
Okay.
You want to put right people to manage it. They'll be able to supervise it and they'll be able to monitor the progress and success of it.
Yes, he spoke about using 39 ministers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you actually have people trusted to work under your government?
Oh yeah, many people, so many.
Wow.
Yeah, there are a lot of Ghanaians out there, those in abroad and those within, who are ready to help. You yourself can be part of it.
Yes, I do.
Or you don't believe yourself.
I do.
Yes, so you can be engaged to also work with the government.
Okay, we've spoken about fighting poverty in the country. Now, I want us to move straight down to agriculture, which is the foundation of our country now. What is the purpose of the innovation agenda and how much will it be invested annually?
Yeah, we're going to agric.
Yeah, we're going to agric.
We're going to pump a lot of money in there. The first 100 days of my government, I'm looking to raise $1 billion in CD equivalent.
Okay.
And give to the poultry farmers and then the rice growers. Because after 6 months in government, I want to put a ban into importation of rice and then poultry.
Okay.
So the first 100 days, I'm going to look for money, $1 billion in CD equivalent, give $500 million to the poultry farmers. Okay? Give them huge sums of money for them to produce in large volumes, starting with broilers.
Okay.
Okay? Produce so that we can feed ourselves. So instead of importing, I'm not going to divert those who are importing to the poultry farmers to buy from them. So the monies that you are going to send to, let's say, Netherlands, Brazil, or wherever, to import them, now deposit that money with the local poultry farmer. Let that local poultry farmer produce for you.
Okay.
Now, $500 million to the rice growers. Maybe identify 100 of them. Give them $5 million each. Produce enough rice for our local consumption, so that we are not going to import any rice again. We put a ban after 6 months.
After 6 months. Yeah. In your conversation right now, you mentioned you are going to look for money.
Yeah.
Are you going to borrow just as our previous government or current government are borrowing?
Why not? If the monies are there to be borrowed, why not borrow? I don't have any problem with borrowing.
Don't have any problem with the borrowing?
So for us to borrow and we invest,
okay,
there's nothing wrong with it. But when you borrow and you spend, you've wasted the money.
Okay.
But when you borrow to invest, like let's say I borrow $10 billion from you, and I give $500 million to poultry farmers, 100 of them, 5 million, 5 million, 5 million, produce so that we don't import. What will happen? I've given it to them in the form of a loan. They will work with it. Now they are going to pay back.
Yeah.
Now the end result is that they're going to stop importation of poultry.
Yes.
So we're not going to depend on dollar again to import anything. So your seed is going to be strengthened.
Okay.
Are you okay? Now, the same 10 billion, if I give 1 billion to those who are producing dresses, shoes, so that we are not importing any shoe, we are not importing any dress here, but we are producing them locally. Now, the seed will be strengthening because we are not going to depend on the import.
Okay. What is the global of the Industrial Research Assistance Program, and who will it support?
Support every Ghanaian who want to go into research and development.
Would it be based on the agriculture?
It depends on a particular area you want to research into.
Okay.
It was all about investing in our people to acquire knowledge. So if you want to go into biological research, if you want to go into financial research, whatever research that you want to do, we support you to do it. Because the more knowledgeable our people become, the more powerful this country will be.
Are all these ideas to boost the economy too?
Exactly. Exactly. If you are doing well, the economy will do well. Let's say I invest $100 billion in education to get all our young people up there competing with their Chinese counterparts and American counterparts. What will happen is that they will be attracted anywhere in the world. Ghanaians will be sought after.
Yeah.
And then the more money they make, it will have a direct impact on the economy.
Yes.
Let's take a person like Asamoah Gyan. He did well. He had a lot of money.
Yeah.
All the monies, where are they? They are all back to Ghana. Sule Muntari, Abedi Pele, all those people that you can see, they made money and then the money came back to Ghana. So why don't we get most of these young people to become global researchers, global entrepreneurs, global scientists, and then people will sought after. They'll be sought after, and then Ghana will make money. But when you make money, government will benefit.
Yeah.
You know, every month your salary, before they pay you, they deduct what they call PAYE, pay as you earn. It goes to the state.
Okay.
Then it takes net. It goes to the state.
Yes.
Now the net pay that you take home, when you buy goods and services, you suffer VAT.
Yes.
They all come to the state. So why don't you make the people richer so they can tax them more?
Wow.
Yeah. Invest in the people. Let them become, assuming somebody finished SHS and the person stays home.
Okay.
And you give the person free university. A graduate will get more money than SHS graduate.
Yes.
University graduate will earn more than an SHS graduate.
Yes.
Am I lying?
No, that's true.
So assuming the SHS graduate is earning 2,000 a month, and then the university graduate is earning 5,000 a month. Among them, which one do you think the government is going to get more money from?
The graduates.
The graduates. So why don't you get so many graduates? Invest in them.
Okay. How will these investments help small and medium-sized business become more competitive?
Now, when you pay child benefits, when you pay unemployment benefit, you are stimulating the economy. You are generating demand activities.
Okay.
Because people have money, they will go and buy. So the small business owners will also make some money. Now, when we invest in our people to start producing what we are wearing instead of importing them, the small businesses who are going into that production will also make money. Now, those who build big or mega factories also still need the services of the smaller businesses.
Okay.
Because there are certain things that they will outsource. And then those who are going to provide those services will also make money. So it's interrelated. Yeah.
I'm really having an exciting conversation with our Excellency here. I want us to go straight down to the educational sector because all these insightful ideas you brought down all boils down to education. What's your plan for the private sector? Because we are much focused on the public sector, free SHS, you spoke about free universities, you spoke about everything. What about the private sector education?
In fact, private sector will continue to be private sector.
Yes.
They are going to provide competition.
Okay.
So when you set up these banks, they can go there and acquire funding to expand their activities and provide the best. So still, those who have good money can decide to go to the private sector because they believe that private sector they get certain things that they may not get from the government.
Okay.
The private sector may specialize in an area. You can specialize in areas where government rather has combined. They can specialize in those areas, and then they can get they'll be attracted to the public. But our agenda is that education should be like a tourism center. We want to turn Ghana education into a tourism center, so that instead of our people traveling from here to Germany, US, and whatever to go and study, people rather come to Ghana and study. Because when you give the best of education, all the equipment, your teachers, your staff are well paid, they'll be attracted. People come from South Africa, from Nigeria, from anywhere in the world, to come and study here.
When you become the president, are you going to continue the uncompleted buildings, that's the schools, or build yours from scratch?
I don't have mine.
Okay.
Government is a continuity. It's a going concern. From where I was brought up, I don't see that I have my own project and the previous government has their own project. No, you have to continue everything. Whatever they have started, we should continue and complete it. If you can complete them, let's complete them. But make better use of them.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
When I become president and maybe they started building some secondary schools or universities, and I said because they did not finish, I have to leave it and go and start something fresh. I mean, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Finish it. Finish, complete it, so that the people will benefit from its usage.
Okay. So what plans do you have for those learning under trees?
Under my watch there. I don't think any child will be learning under the tree because it's unfortunate that some people find themselves in those communities. We'll do our best to reduce it outright, even to remove it outright.
You will do your best to remove from your government?
No, to remove it. Like we won't have any school on our list where children are schooling under trees.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know it's an eyesore.
Yeah.
And we need to give equal opportunity to everyone. So we have to go to the hinterlands and build schools for them. How much does it cost to build a school? It doesn't cost anything.
Wow.
It doesn't cost anything. If you look at the money that we use or misuse, if you channel them into building schools for the kids, I mean, the kids are our future. So why should we deprive them? You know, you have to give them quality education.
Wow. In our conversation, you earlier mentioned about coding and computer science and etc. How are you going to implement that in our school system? Is it going to be from the basic level to the completion of uni, or just a part of it, then it drops down?
Oh no, it starts from class 1. When you go to class 1, you start learning coding, programming and coding.
Okay.
We want it to be part and parcel of us. Looking at where we are now, we are in the knowledge economy, in this industrialization. You need to understand AI, you need to understand programming, you need to understand coding. And we want our kids to be taught in school. We want to teach them how to read and write, computer programs and all those kind of stuff. So from infancy, we teach them so that they grow with it. Even when you get to university, maybe depending on the course you are reading, because you understand it, that course will become more easier for you to implement. Okay?
Okay.
Now you are a journalist.
Yeah.
And you understand coding. So when you are writing your news, you can easily put them on the social media. If you're coding and everything, the graphics that you want to attach to it, it will go swift.
Okay.
You know, because you are conversant with the programming and coding skills. Yeah.
Okay. What specific measures will your government improve the teacher training in the STEM field?
The STEM.
The STEM field.
Science, technology, engineering, mathematics. That is the way forward. So we need to invest there. We have the plan to invest in the STEM education, because that's the panacea. You know, you need to invest in there. Other than that, we're going nowhere. Everything nowadays is about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. You need to understand visual basics.
Okay.
Computer programming, visual basics, or C or C++. When you're doing financial engineering, you need to understand those things so that you can do your own models. Okay? So when you teach our kids from infancy, quantitative, they will be able to handle them easily, and they become more powerful at the Wall Street.
Okay. Your educational system,
Yeah.
much of what we spoke about today is being focused on the child. What plans do you have for the teachers?
Yeah, we have to pay them well. We have to pay them well and also invest in them.
Would you continue the teacher training allowance, the allowances?
Oh, yes, definitely it's going to continue. We have to encourage more people to go into teaching. Okay? Because very soon, if you don't pay the teachers well, they will leave the classroom.
Okay.
Yeah. They will leave the classroom. So we have to pay them well. We have to help them to do more training. And at the moment, their services are being sought after by these economic giants like the Americans, the Australians, the Canadians, and then the British.
Yeah.
They are all luring our people to go and teach there. So we need to make provision and start paying them well to retain them. So those are the things that we want to encourage our teachers so that teachers will stay and make it right here.
Okay. How will you merge JHS and SHS into a 6-year program just to reduce school dropout?
What we're going to do is that we're going to convert all the existing senior high schools into tertiary institutions. Some are going to consolidate them to form one university. Let me give you an example. Achimota, Presec.
Okay.
Let's say St. John's, Accra Girls, because they are all around that catchment area. We can put them together to form one university. So Accra, you can go to Accra, and Accra will be maybe for engineering. And then Accra Girls will be for biological engineering. You go to Presec, it will be maybe agric engineering as a department of that one university. But we have different departments.
Okay.
Okay. Now, so instead of the child graduating from JHS and walk to Accra or St. John's or St. Paul or whatever, now they are not going there again. they are going to add additional classrooms at where they are doing their JHS education. So that JHS is now going to be a college of 6-year college duration.
Yes.
So the SHS education will now be done at...
Are you saying you are going to scrap the BEC certificates we have?
No, it will still be there.
So how are you going to maintain the WASI certificates too?
Yeah, it will also be there. When you finish your BEC, you are going to Form 4.
Okay.
Going to fourth year.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 5th year, and then 6th year, and then you go to university.
Hopefully, if next year we take up the December election and you become president, are you going to continue the free SHS policy?
Fantastic. Even we are bringing free university. So definitely the free SHS will be continuing. And then even what they're going to do is that we see that most parents are struggling.
Yes.
Are struggling to pay for their walls prospectus.
Okay.
Buying their prospectus is also another problem for most of them.
Yes, that's true.
So we're going to support them with 2,000 cedis. Each child who finishes the JHS and is going to senior high school.
Can you also tell us something about the healthcare sector when you become president? A brief of it.
We want to build 10 state-of-the-art ultra-modern hospitals.
Yes, I read that.
And turn Ghana into a medical tourism center. We want people to come to Ghana for their medical treatment instead of traveling from here to abroad.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have the best medical services here. And we're going to generate a lot of jobs and also work for us.
I want you to give us your last message to Ghanaians, and this is your comma, so your last message to Ghanaians.
My name is Kofi Akpaloo. I'm also the next president of Ghana. I want you to help me by voting for me this 7 December 2024 election. When you vote for me and I become president, every child below 18 years will receive a monthly child benefit of 500 cedis. The idea is to stimulate the economy by putting in money into everybody's pocket so that you can buy goods and services. And this will help small businesses to grow. We also want to introduce unemployment benefit. And this will help subsequent government to have that kind of responsibility. That when they come to power, they are not going to attack businesses, their opponents, and destroy their business, because they know when the business goes down, the workers will fall on the unemployment benefit to collect money, and this becomes a responsibility. So we want to put that burden on the state to make provision for people to be able to get jobs to do. As it stands now, government upon government don't have that need, don't see that need to provide jobs for our people because they are not paying unemployment benefit. The moment they begin paying unemployment benefit, then they will act responsibly. Please, 2024 election is just around the corner. You have only few days to go. Kindly vote Kofi Akpaloo, because I'm the savior for this generation. When I become president, everybody, irrespective of your political lineage, you're going to benefit from my government. Whether you are Frafra, Mosi, Ashanti, Dagomba, it doesn't matter. So far as we're Ghanaian, we will help you to make it right here. Join hands with us and let's vote LPG. And I'm number 5 on the ballot. We are promising a better tomorrow. A new plan for jobs and wealth creation. So join forces with us and let's do it together. We are the shining star, number 5 on the ballot. God be with us all.
Thank you, Your Excellency, and thank you for this opportunity. I'm so excited to be here with you. And to our viewers, thank you for staying tuned. Make sure your voice counts all the December 7th election. My name is Ajwa Aso.